So welcome back to the Gypsy Cave. Thank you all so much for being here. I appreciate every single one of you. Be sure to subscribe to our channel, turn your notifications on. I do post on Mondays, Thursdays, and Fridays here. So this is going to be your weekly tarot forecast and advice. So make sure you watch through to the end. For March 12th through the 18th. We have just a few days left before our March sale ends at thegypsycave.com. So go over there and check it out. This is going to be a general reading, but it is just for you Aries. So we are going to go a little bit deeper. It should resonate with more of you. If you want a more personal reading, you know where to go, thegypsycave.com. Other than that, I think we're ready to get started. I am using the same two tarot decks I've been using all week for you guys. I'm using the Shadowscapes Tarot. I'm going to use this for your main spread. And then the Smith-Waite deck is going to be our clarifiers. I love this deck. I was talking about it in your weekend forecast. I found the link and I posted it over there. So if you want to purchase that, that's where it is. Okay, I'm going to turn you guys down so you can see my festive little table. And we are going to get started for all of the Aries friends here. Thank you guys again for being here. I appreciate all of you. You guys are amazing. Okay, this is going to be for Aries the week of March 12th through the 18th. Aries, what's going on this week? One more shuffle here for Aries. March 12th through the 18th. Okay. Let's see what we got going on, my Aries friends. We have love, career, and our future vibe. I will hold these up as always so you can see them better. Okay, so Aries under love. My goodness, we have the Empress reversed. So if you are an Aries female, you might be off your love game a little bit this week. No worries though. I honestly feel like this Empress in the reverse is really just, especially if you are a female Aries or if you're an Aries with air in your chart, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, this week, I would definitely be taking time for yourself. I feel like this is somebody that is just kind of out of whack spiritually and mentally a little bit. So this week for love, you might want to slow down. If you're an Aries and you are dealing with an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, they might be upset with you this week for some reason. We're going to clarify here. I'm shuffling to see what's going on in love. But I do get the sense of air energy here. So if you're dealing with an air sign female in particular, they might not be communicating with you this week. They might be upset with you this week. Let's shuffle one more time. Okay, we have the Five of Wands. So this is also fire energy. I feel like this is going to represent you, Aries. I feel like you are fighting everybody. It's you against the world. It's you against everyone. I feel like there is a group argument that is happening here. I feel like communication is just not good this week for love, especially if you're dealing with an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. And I want to say if you are dealing with an air sign, the communication's off on their end, but I think it's because of arguments and fighting that's been happening with you. You could also be fighting or arguing with another fire sign, so another Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So love this week for Aries overall, I'm going to say I would probably just try to chill out as much as possible. There's probably going to be some conflict around you, but I would try not to worry about it too much. It's just going to be communication's going to be off. And if you're a female Aries, I feel like you are just shutting down. Like you're just ignoring the fighting and the arguing in your love and relationships this week. So it's actually kind of a good thing. Okay, career and money. We have the Three of Wands here. I feel like a lot of you, and this has been for a while now, this isn't a new thing for Aries. I feel like a lot of you are still searching for like what your next step is and like where you're gonna go from here. I'm getting drawn to like this sun over here. It's almost kind of like it's a setting sun. But I feel like the light is getting ready to guide you into what you should be doing next. I don't think you're really taking anyone's feelings into consideration but your own with this, and I think that's a good thing. Some of you, though, might have to not turn around, but trying to think of the right wording here. I feel like some of you might have to backtrack a little bit to get to where you want, and I'm not sure if you want to do that, or I'm not sure if you see that. Let's clarify and see what's going on financially this week. But I think you guys are really just focused on like, where am I going next? Or like, what is my next step or my next move? I feel like you're at the end of a line in a certain situation, or maybe, okay, we have like all these cards are flying everywhere. Aries, you guys are sending me too much energy at one time. All right, one more shuffle for career. Oh, we have the Judgment card. Okay. So this week, you honestly might be thinking to yourself, if you were applying for a promotion, applying for a new job, starting a new path, something of that nature, I feel like somebody else is in control of if you're going to start that or not, especially if you put in an application for a new job or put in an application for a promotion. You're waiting on somebody else to give the call, like, okay, it's a yay or a nay, almost kind of like you are being judged on your work ethic. Some of you actually might just be getting judged in your work ethic and you don't like the way that it's going down, so you're searching out new options. That is like a super like plausible case there. I feel like that situation is probably going to resonate with more of you Aries than with the promotion thing. I feel like a lot of you are getting praise at work, but because you have this Three of Wands and you're kind of like looking out into the next steps, like maybe you're getting praise at work and you're happy and you're looking forward to the future with your current job, or you're getting kind of judged at work and you don't like the way that looks, so you are searching for a new option. So there's those two different things. Okay, future vibes. We have the Five of Pentacles. Whatever the financial situation is going to be after this situation here, I feel like you're just not even going to be looking at it. Like, you see how like she just has like her head down. And to me, this is like looking at like this big old, like, you have a pot of gold, and it doesn't even necessarily have to be like money. It could just be like spiritually. And you're just not even giving it the time of day. You're too busy like sulking almost. I get the sense of sulking here, Aries. We're going to clarify, but you have a 3 and a 5. So you guys are in a new cycle. Like something big and something major has just changed with Aries. And it's not even so much major. I feel like just Aries you guys are on a new path. You guys are doing new things right now. And I feel like some of you might be judging the fact, I'm going back to this, some of you might be judging the fact that it's taking too long in your opinion, and you're like getting ready to search out new options. I'm not sure if that's the best move, but that could be you. We're going to clarify this future vibe here. Okay, we have the Two of Cups. So I almost kind of feel like if you guys are in business with somebody else, like if you have a business partner or something of that nature, I feel like they're trying to help you, or somebody's trying to help you with, I feel like it's financially, and you just don't even want to think about it. You don't want to talk about it. You're not even giving this person the time of day. But this is like sharing the wealth. You see what I'm saying? Like sharing the wealth, starting a new business deal, starting a new business venture. It actually could be a good thing. I feel like you're just like being blind to it purposely. Like you're choosing not to see the new opportunity. I mean, I like this energy. You also could judge this energy too. I mean, it can always be that way too. Because if you look at your clarifiers across the board here, we have the fighting, then we have the judgment, and then we have this like two people bonding and sharing the wealth with each other. So at the end of the day, this could be, especially if you are in business with your loved one, and especially if they're an air sign, we have a lot of air and we have a lot of fire here. If you're with an air sign, you could be arguing with your air sign who you are in business with, and at the end of the day, you guys are going to end up sharing the wealth. I mean, it's a pretty good feeling. It's really not that bad of a week for Aries. Okay, I'm going to do an advice card. So we're going to shuffle for Aries, see what the advice for the week is. What is the advice for Aries this week? Thank you guys again for being here. You guys are awesome. Okay, one more shuffle, Aries. Okay, let's see what our advice is this week. What's going on? My cards are sticking together. Too much energy. Okay, what's our advice? We have the Seven of Swords in the reverse. Let me clarify this real fast. Oh man, if you guys are dealing with air signs, there's air and like love all over Aries reading this week. It's crazy. And the Three of Cups. Okay, so here's the thing. We have the Seven of Swords in the reverse. Somebody here is seriously done fighting. And I feel like because you had that, what was that, the Empress in the reverse, I feel like the air sign, if you are dealing with an air sign, they are cutting off communication with you. Your advice, seriously, is to just celebrate with your friends that you have what you have. Celebrate with family, friends. If you are, you know, if you just separated an air sign, you're finally letting go of that emotion and you're moving on with your life, it's time to celebrate. I'm getting like there is like a celebration that needs to be had because the ending with this air sign. And I don't even know if it's like an ending for real, but no matter whatever it is, you are moving on. That's for sure. Maybe that Empress energy cutting off communication was a good thing for you. And you're just now realizing it and you're like, hey, like I finally have my freedom back. I'm kind of getting the sense of freedom here. That's good for you, Aries. I feel like you, fire signs especially, but you Aries have been going through a lot of crap lately with these readings. So that's actually a pretty good week for you guys. That's it. That's all I got. If you want a more in-depth reading, excuse me, go over to thegypsycave.com. Be sure to subscribe, like, comment. Let me know how your week is. Let me know how last week's turned out to be. If you just want to say hi, just say hi. That's it. That's all I got. Go over to Instagram or Facebook. I do daily post over there. So if this did not resonate with you, hopefully tomorrow's will. And I will see you guys on Monday, I think. Monday for your love readings. So be sure to subscribe and turn your notifications on. Bye, Aries. Woo, woo. Have a good week.